Welcome to Scary Mary Asia, where horror, legends, and true crime come alive.
In a quiet part of Indonesia, nothing ever seemed unusual, nothing ever felt wrong until something changed. It started with something small, something easy to ignore. A smell, faint but persistent. What you're about to hear is not just a story. Every moment, every detail comes from something real, something that actually happened. At first, people dismissed it, just another passing inconvenience. But it didn't go away, it stayed. Day after day, the smell grew stronger, thicker, heavier, harder to ignore. Neighbors began to notice, to question, to wonder where it was coming from. All signs pointed to one place, one house that looked completely normal. There was nothing unusual outside, no warning signs, no visible clues, just silence. But inside, something waited, something hidden just beneath the surface. When authorities arrived, they didn't expect much, just a routine check, nothing more. But the moment they stepped in, everything changed, and the truth began to surface. The ground was disturbed, uneven, unnatural, as if something had been hidden. They started digging, carefully, slowly, not knowing what they would find. And then they saw it, something no one was prepared for. A body buried shallow, hidden, but not gone. And then another and another, each one confirming this was no accident. Soon a name emerged, connected to that house, to everything. Very Idham Henyansyah, a man who lived there quietly, unnoticed. He didn't stand out, didn't draw attention, just another face in the neighborhood. Soft spoken, polite, calm, almost too calm. Nothing about him matched what had been found. Nothing made sense on the surface. But appearances can hide more than anyone expects. The more they looked, the more questions appeared, each one leading back to him. People who knew him struggled to understand how something like this could exist so close. They replayed every memory, every conversation, searching for signs they might have missed. But there were none, nothing obvious, nothing that warned them of what he was. When they questioned him, he didn't resist, he didn't deny, he simply listened. And then he spoke calmly, clearly. What he described was not confusion, not panic, but detail. Step by step, moment by moment, as if it were routine, as if it meant nothing. But the question wasn't just what he had done, it was why, and the answer was never simple. Some said it was control, a need to dominate, to decide who stayed and who didn't. Others believed it came from something deeper, something hidden, long before anyone noticed. Because nothing about it felt sudden, it felt practiced. And maybe that's what made it worse. Not the violence itself, but how natural it seemed to him. And no one noticed until it was too late, until the truth could no longer be hidden. The story spread quickly, beyond the town, across the country, capturing attention. In court, he remained the same, quiet, unshaken. Every eye was on him. watching, waiting for something to change. But nothing did. No emotion, no reaction, just stillness. The verdict came clear, unavoidable, final. For the victims, for their families, it was an ending, but not closure, because some things leave marks that never fade, no matter what follows. And some questions remain unanswered, no matter how much is revealed. Was there a reason, a moment, something that changed him? Or was it always there, something hidden beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment? Because the most frightening truth is not what we see, but what we don't. The quiet ones, the unnoticed ones, sometimes carry the darkest secrets. And by the time we realize, by the time we understand, it's already over. The house still stands, silent, unchanged, holding its past. A normal place, a normal life, and a truth buried just beneath it. Some stories don't really end, even when the case is closed, even when the truth is uncovered. They stay with us in the quiet moments, in the questions we can't answer. Because sometimes it's not just about what happened, but what it says about people, about trust, about what we fail to see. So tell me, what was the most disturbing thing in this case for you? Let me know down in the comments.